Hey, hello everyone. This is a way different view than the last video I uploaded. I did film another video in between this one and the first video I posted on YouTube, but I haven't edited it or anything or decided to post it. So here we are. This is my second YouTube video. I'm Sky or Skylark, whichever you please, and I'm going to be doing a tier ranking video, clearly, of all 82 books that I read in 2025. I know the audio and video quality is not going to be great because I'm doing this on my laptop. Normally I don't film on my laptop, but I don't know how to do this any other way. I'm not great with technology. So here we are. But from worst to best, I have Wish I DNF'd This. Was bad, but I wanted to know what happened, so I kept reading it. I certainly read this, but I don't remember it well enough to have an opinion. Was good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. Such a good read, but not the most memorable. This is God tier. I might hate rereads, but I would consider rereading this. And I accidentally already did one because I couldn't figure out how to film this, but Upon Me for Two was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. This is a YA sapphic romance. Takes place in Vietnam. A girl goes there on, I don't want to say an exchange trip, but she's there for a school trip and she has some family things she's trying to learn about why she's there, and she loves this blogger who ends up meeting, and that's the love interest, who works a food stand in Vietnam. And it's about her life and the tourist and everything. Like I said, it was good, but I was waiting for it to be great. I found it more informational than I thought, and I liked that about it, but like it was very short, and I feel like I needed more time to be connected to the characters. So next we have Coffee Shop in an Alternate Universe. I made these all too high, so let's see where I want to put this. Was good, but I'm waiting for you to be great also. YA Sapphic romantasy this time. Um, it was, it was good. I wanted it to be great. I really had high hopes for it. I think I was slightly disappointed by it. And that's why I'm putting it here, but there was nothing wrong with it. I just had higher hopes for it. Then we have A Forgery of Fate. This one, sorry, I have so many things and I didn't pay for the ads free version. But such a good read, but not the most memorable. Um, is what it is. I really enjoyed this read at the time. I think I rated like a 4.5 star, but I couldn't tell you everything that happens in this book and some of the logistics behind it. I did this as a buddy read with my friend, and we were talking like, how did things work underwater, because it takes place partially underwater, and I was like, some of the logistics of that didn't make sense to me, and I agree with my friend that the walking slash swimming underwater didn't work. Any trope but you. Wish I DNF'd this. I'm not a straight adult romance book, especially if there's any spice in it for straight adult romances. Not for me. And I had the audio available and I thought it seemed cute, but I wish I DNF'd it. Okay, Bottom of the Pyramid by Nia Sue. No, that's not where I'm putting that. Don't worry. I certainly read it, but I don't remember well enough to have an opinion on it. Like, I know the gist of what happened in this, but that's about it. An Outbreak of Witchcraft. Wish I DNF'd. It was fine. It was just not the type of graphic novel I normally read. It's a nonfiction graphic novel for one, and I don't typically read nonfiction graphic novels. But also, it was very wordy, and I know you're gonna be like, it's a book. And I'm like, yes, but it was a graphic novel, and it seemed very wordy, and it was kind of confusing, and I like understand the premise of what happened in this time frame, and I thought the way it was worded in this book made it more confusing to me, that now I don't know if I actually know the history of the Outbreak of Witchcraft. So it's an I wish I DNF'd it. Bare Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. Everyone loves this book, so obviously I'm putting it in Wish I DNF'd this. Because I hated it. Okay, I shouldn't say I hated it. Okay, maybe I'm second guessing this because I don't want to get all the hate in the world. Okay, at the time I read it, I wish I DNF'd it. Like, I wanted to DNF it. The only reason I did not DNF it was because I was buddy reading this with two other people, and I really would not have finished this if I was not doing that. So I think I have to put it in a wish I DNF'd it. But at the same time, I did want to know what happened, but I probably would have just looked it up online instead of finishing it, because I really did not care for this book. I thought the writing style was beautiful, but for me, when there are characters I don't care about or that I even hate, and I hated like all three of the main characters, I just could not get behind it. Sorry. Atmosphere. Okay. Everyone loves this one, and this time, this is God tier read. I don't like rereading it, but I strongly am considering rereading Atmosphere. I really loved that. A Dance of Lies. Such a good read, but not the most memorable. Yeah. I liked it. I will read the sequel that's coming out this year. I'm going to have to read a synopsis online because I'm not rereading the first book because I don't like doing rereads. But at the same time, again, I don't know everything that took place in that book. Colin Jost, A Very Punchable Face. Okay, here's my thing with nonfiction. I certainly read it, but do I have enough of an opinion on it? I read this early in the year, so I'm sorry, Colin Jost. You will never see this, but I don't have an opinion on it currently. If it was early in the year, was good, maybe waiting to be. I don't know where it would have been earlier in the year. I can't guess. I read it in like February this year. So, A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping was bad, but I wanted to know what happened, so I kept reading it. Because I really, that's all I have to say. Like, I know people love this one, and where's the other one? While we're here, I'll do it. Because I read them back to back. I did the audio for these. Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. I'll put that in the same category. Was bad, but I wanted to know what happened, so I kept reading. Because honestly, they felt very similar. I know it's the same author, but it was not for me. Okay, it was too cozy, not enough plot. I felt like, and also I had beef with the fox in the one character. I felt like she should have been a lovable character, and she just was not. And I felt like she did not have redeeming qualities at the end, and I was kept waiting for a redeeming quality, and it never came. Battle of the Bookstores. Okay, I finally saw the movie that this is based on, like 2 days ago. Was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. Death in the Dark. Surprisingly, I thought I was gonna not like this. I got it as a free physical arc because I went to this book convention thing that I paid for to go there. I was not invited. But was a good read, but not the most memorable. Daisy Jones and the Six was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. I really enjoyed it, but I read Atmosphere first, and so Atmosphere takes precedent. And you're like, you could put it here, but nah. Audio was good though. I did like the audio. Everything She Does Is Magic was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. It was so cute. Like, honestly, in the right moment, I might reread it. And so that's why I'm tempted to put it in the middle tier because it's definitely not God tier. It's not God tier book. For the type of book it is, it's just not God. Well, maybe because of the type of book that was written to be, it was God tier. See, I'm trying to talk myself into such a good read, but not the most memorable. It was such a good read. It was a cute read. I'm putting it here. I talked myself into it. Extreme Imagination. This is a guide to, I think, overcoming or something. Maladaptive daydreaming. I struggle with maladaptive daydreaming. Shocker. That's why I read it. I don't know. It's, again, you can see nonfictions. They all just go here, basically. All the nonfictions I read. They're never, like, amazing. I would say I might reread this because I still struggle with maladaptive daydreaming. However, not like something I'm wanting to reread. You know what I mean? Colin's Jost I would maybe reread because I listened to the audio and obviously that was funny because he's a funny dude. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm moving Colin Jost up one because why not? Falling Like Leaves. Again, same with the other seasonal one I read. Such a good read, but not the most memorable. I just feel like they were so cute for the time and I really enjoyed them. And this one gets extra points because it was not sapphic, and I normally don't like that. Like, I normally only like sapphic romances. So, like, for it being up here, that's saying something good. Thing Fiction. Oh, not where I'm trying to put that. Was bad, but I want to know what kept happening. It had such a cool concept. It just was not executed well. It took me forever to read, and it put me in a reading slump in January. So that was a bummer. Divine Rivals. I really liked this, but such a good read, but not the most memorable. And then where's the sequel to that? Because I did read that later on. Ruthless Vows. Oh, I hate when my thing does that. Ruthless Vows was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. I like Divine Rivals significantly better. Forget Me Not. That was such a cute sapphic romance, but it still was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. By Alison Derrick, my most read author this year. Great Big Beautiful Life. This surprised me because I never read Emily Henry and I thought I would hate her, like as an author, not as a person. But was good on certainly read it, but I don't have enough of an opinion on it anymore. Holly. This was so cute. Novella. I keep saying that, sorry. Was good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. It is a novella, but for a novella, really good. Like, probably would go in a higher category if it was a full book. Also, like, the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, which is what I had like a little bonus chapter, and I'm gearing up. I'm hoping there's another book in the Belladonna series, because it kind of seems like there is. Oh, here we go. Foxglove. This goes higher. Such a good read, but not the... I might reread that. God tier. Sorry. There's another Belladonna book here, isn't there? From that series. Or is that Wisteria, right? That's after Foxglove. Wisteria, where are you? Okay, maybe not. Wisteria? Is it right in front of me? Or I know I had 82 books here, so I know it's here somewhere. Maybe I didn't or maybe I'm messing up the order in my head. Alright, we'll find it when we find it. I'll get back to you. This was really cute. Probably wouldn't reread it, though. It was memorable, though, but maybe that's just because I just read it. It was the last book I read this year. Which, first of all, I thought it was a Christmas read. It's not the book's fault. They never claimed to be a Christmas read. It's a Thanksgiving read. It's actually more of a Blackout Wednesday read, but it was fun. It's a Fabulous Life. It's a Wonderful Life sapphic retelling. My dad loves It's a Wonderful Life, and I like sapphic, so combine the two, it was fine. It was good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. And the Clarence the Angel, who I forget the name in here, what they changed the name to, but was a drag queen, and I love that. Joy to the Girls, a novella, but I honestly liked it better than the other one, so such a good one, but not the most memorable. Make My Wish Come True, cute, goes here. Those are the same authors, but not the same series. They take place in the same town, though. That's kind of fun. Let's split up. Okay, I rated this 5 stars when I read it. For what it's supposed to be, it is good. But I'm waiting for you to be great, because now it's been longer and I'm not in the mood for it as much. This is today's opinions. Make You Mine This Christmas. It's good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. Make Your Own Magic. Okay, nonfiction category. There you go. No, nonfiction category. There. Certainly read it, but I don't have enough opinion. I really don't remember it at all, but it was not bad. Light Enough to Float. Not memorable. I don't have an opinion on it because I don't remember it. I know it's about eating disorders, which triggered me, but Leap. Same thing. Don't have an opinion. These are graphic novels. A lot of times when you see graphic novels on my list, it's either 1, because I really like that series, or 2, it's because I am trying to hit my library's reading challenge with, I need to read 20 books usually in like 2 or 3 months, which is a lot in my opinion to get like the big prize. So graphic novels are the way to go sometimes. Oh, here we go. Morgana Nods. This is the graphic novel, but God tier graphic novel, and I will put volume 3 in God tier as well. So good. I love it. So cute. It's just a fun read. Not quite dead yet. Was bad, but I want to know what kept happening, so I kept reading. I'm sorry. I love Holly Jackson. Oh, I shouldn't say I love Holly Jackson, because now that I'm thinking about it, books 3 and The Good Girl's Guide to Murder like destroyed me, not because of the book, like with what she did to the character. Like, that was not my homegirl. That was not the character I loved in book 1. I don't remember her name because I was so mad about book 3. So I do have slight beef with Holly Jackson, but I wanted to give her adult book a read. It was good. It kept me. Psychological thrillers aren't my favorite right now. They're just not. Project Hail Mary. Oh, what the heck? Okay, why do I keep doing that? Let's move you up to where you belong. Good God tier. I would reread that. I would. Moth Dark. God tier. No one ever talks about this one. Kiki Hatsupulu. She also wrote Threads That Bind and Hearts That Cut, which almost no one has heard of either. Both very good. That one, Hearts That Cut and Threads That Binds, the duology, finished. Loved it. Moth Dark is a standalone as far as I'm concerned, that I know. Good. Great gender exploration on dark creatures. Loved it. Rewitched. Okay, this was a reread, so I feel like that should mean it's God tier, but it's not. Was good. I'm waiting for you to be great. I loved it so much more the first time I read it, but I liked the ending. But yeah, it's going there for now. Save Me in Orange. Okay, I don't have an opinion on it anymore. It's a poetry collection. She Gets the Girl. Okay, where did I put? I think it should go here because, like I said, I like the novella better than this, and that's weird. Sunrise on the Reaping. I'm sorry. I know this won Goodreads Choice Award, and I loved this book. I gave it 5 stars. Don't get me wrong, but it's going here because I read better books, and I'm mad that it won Good Choice Award young adult book because as someone who, according to Fable reading app, was in the top 1% of YA readers of all readers on Fable, I think I should get more votes towards that. I'm kidding, by the way, but it was not God tier for me. Baby Dragon Cafe, wish I DNF'd. Was just not for me, the type of book it was. It looked cute on the cover, but it's a straight, points deduction, romance, points deduction. And like the big, was supposed to be the big brouhaha of this book. It's just like there is no lead, like there's all this lead up to it, and then it's resolved like that. Like there was no, it didn't even matter. I don't even know how to explain it without giving it away, but I wish I DNF'd it. Serial Killer Support Group, wish I DNF'd it. Okay. Sorry, my device that has a similar name to that went off. Busybody Book Club. Oh, I don't have an opinion on it. I don't remember it that well. The Creeping Hand Murder. Don't have an opinion on it. I just don't. It was fine, but that's all I have to say. The Dream Hotel. Interesting concept, but I think it could have been executed better. So, but I don't have an opinion on it because it was not, I don't think it was good enough to be in this category. So yeah, I'm putting it there. The Dark We Know. Wish I DNF'd. I had an arc of it from NetGalley that from when this came out in like 2023 or 2024. So I've been sitting on that for a while, finally read it, and heavily disappointed. Also, I don't know if it was just the copy I had or if they're going to change this, but my copy did not have trigger warnings, and this book had some very heavy topics in it. And I felt like, I don't know if it was just the copy I had that didn't have trigger warnings or what. I should have looked more into it, but very triggering content. If you are planning on reading this, please look into that because that was intense. I was in a fine place to be reading it, but otherwise that could have been bad. The Glass Girl. Now this book I started last year and then was in a bad place when I started reading it, so I had to soft DNF it. And then this year ended up being in a better place, so I started reading it. And I loved it. It was so good. I might reread this. Yeah, God tier. The Favorites, God tier. I originally did not rate this 5 stars. I can't believe that, but the audiobook was so good. But I kept thinking about this book nonstop since I've read it in this whatever, like 6 months ago, 8 months ago. I still am thinking about that book. Okay, this one has a really bad cover image because it's not the cover image, it's like the inside, but it's like the harrowing. It's a graphic novel. Was bad, but I want to know how it ended. Hex Girls or Rose Thorn? Yes. It was cute for what it was supposed to be, but I'm waiting for you to be better. The Mad Wife, same thing. I like psychological thrillers sometimes, even though I bash them all the time on my TikTok. But I was waiting for you to be better. The Locked Ward, wish I DNF'd. Similarly, where's the other one? Ward D. They read very similar. Not a fan. Not a fan. The Night Mother? Wanted to know what was happening. The Rise of Kyoshi. Where did I just fling that to? Oh, here it is. Sorry. I want to know what happened. But it was middle. I don't have an opinion on it. Other Post, similarly, don't have an opinion on it. Naturals. Now, according to Fable app, this is my hottest take of the year. I wish I DNF'd it. I would have ate this up like 2 to 3 years ago. I would have loved this book. It's like Teens with Criminal Minds. Would have loved that. Did not like it at all. I don't know if it's just because I've changed as a person or if it was just executed poorly, but I did not like it. The Rose Bargain, I I always talk such high praise about this book, so people might be surprised who know me that I'm not putting it in God tier. I'm putting it in such a good book, but not the most memorable. Because as much as I loved it, I feel like I connected with it more because I met the author and I love the author and she's so sweet and she showed me the cover art before it became available for the sequel. But the book itself, not God tier, but I still love it. I love it so much, but it's just not God tier. I might not reread that. In fact, I'm not rereading it because I'm reading the sequel and because I have an arc of it. The Wedding People. This surprised me. I thought I was going to hate this. I also thought it was going to be depressing. Such a good read. Yeah, not the most memorable. Raven Scholar? Okay. I beef with the length of this book, but otherwise, it would be God tier. If it wasn't so long, it'd be God tier. If they split it up into 2 books and released them at the same time, would have been God tier. I'm sorry, that sounds stupid because you're like, you are just reading the same thing just in 2 books. I don't know. My anxiety is like, I spent too much time on one book because it was so long. So if it was 2 books, I would have appreciated it more. Most people are going to disagree with me on that, and that is completely fine. It was just too long to my liking. The Wood at Midwinter, I don't have an opinion on this. It was interesting. It was very short. It was like 72 pages with illustrations. The Women, this was good. It was memorable, but it just was not God tier. I would not reread it, I guess is what I'm saying. Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. Such a good read, not the most memorable compared to other ones. Our Infinite Fates, same thing. Ooh, I did rate this 5 stars, I'm pretty sure. But it's going here because I don't think I would reread it. Oh, I found Wisteria finally. Where's Foxglove? Yeah, those go hand in hand. Oh, no, I want to put you next to Can I not do that? There we go. Wow, we're getting through these. I hope I don't run out of time filming because I only get 30 minutes allotted for this on the app I'm using. Just Your Local Bisexual Disaster. Ooh. Certainly read it, but I don't have an opinion on it because I did read it and I remember thinking, yeah, that was fine. That's all I remember. And I was so hyped up about this. And I went to Barnes & Noble trying to find this book one time. And I said, hey, do you have to this cute girl, might I add you? And I said, Just Your Local Bisexual Disaster. Do you have this book by Andrea Mizzi? And she said, oh, no, we don't have it. And then she said something after it. And I didn't hear her. And so I did that thing where you just like smile and say, oh, yeah. And then she said, sorry, it was a bad joke. And I feel like she was maybe hitting on me and I didn't get the hint. So if you somehow see this video, I am sorry. I thought you were cute as well. And reach out to me somehow. I'm just saying you were cute and I would like to have my meet cute in a bookstore. Okay, so I got cut off because not because I ran out of time like I was alluding to, but because I think I clicked on an ad and it was telling me about virus protection. Anyways, I had to redo all of this, so I tried to match it the best I could, but the images are now squares for some reason instead of the portraits, even though I had it on portrait. I don't know. But we have about, 10 left. That's probably more than 10, but let's get through these because nobody wants to hear me talk about my meet cute in a Barnes Noble. That did not happen. What does it feel like? Okay, I don't have an opinion on it. It was good at the time. Very quick read. I read the large print too because my mom had it and told me to read it. It was fine. It was good. I feel bad because I did hear that the author did pass away. But I don't have an opinion on it anymore. I read it in January. Girly Pop, what are you doing back there? My dog's back there. And it's her gotcha day. I'm so excited. We've had her 6 years and she's around 8 years old. Kelly, say hi to the camera. I don't know what she's doing. She's cute though. Our Infinite Fates. Okay, I might have already done this one, so apologize if some of these I've already done because I was trying to watch my video back to see which ones I did, but Our Infinite Fates is going in such a good book, but not memorable, because I don't think I would reread it. This Place Kills Me. I had a messed up copy of this, so this is going here, because it's not the book's fault, so I'm not saying I wish I DNF'd it, but it was weird to read, because, I got it on Hoopla from my library, and it, did not have the full book, so not the book's fault about that one. Unending, loved this. Oh, maybe I should do Unseelie. Unseelie was a reread for this year, and I rated it 5 stars originally. This year I would rate it 4.75, but I did reread it, and I would reread it again, so it's going here in God tier. But the sequel to this in the ending, Unending, by oh no, I don't know what I did. Where did I put that book? Oh gosh. I don't want to have to refilm this whole thing. Did I get rid of the... Oh, here it is. Unending. God tier. I rate it better than Unseelie, and that's saying something because I loved Unseelie, but Unending was so good. Okay, I'm sorry. I wish I DNF'd this. The author, super nice, met him, got a signature on the book, just did not like the book. Wasn't for me, not because of the writing or anything, just was not the style of book for me. It was a little more gore than it's YA, so don't be like, oh, it was really gory. It's not. It's YA. But there we go. It was just not for me. Tilly in Technicolor was so cute. Was good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. It was so cute, though. Voyage of the Damned, I don't have an opinion on it. I read it pretty early on this year, and I had high hopes for it, but it just was not for me. What the Rivers Knows was bad, but I wanted to know what happened, so I kept reading. So much so that I read the sequel, and I thought the sequel was actually better. So I certainly read it, but I don't have an opinion on that. This might hurt. It was bad, but I wanted to know what kept. No, I wish I DNF'd that. I got it from my library as a blind date with a book. Okay, and it promised cults, and there was cults, but it was just not as culty as I would have thought. Oh gosh. Did I swear I already said this on camera about Wild Reverence. No, that was sorry. I made the same comment about Barry Bones in the Midnight Soil. Everybody loves Wild Reverence. I'm aware, but I wish I DNF'd this. Beautiful writing, yet again. I love the type of writing, but I did not feel connected. My favorite character was the God of War. Okay, he's the God of War, not a character I would normally like, but he sold it for me. Character arc, exquisite for him. The main character, whose name escapes me, the girl, had no connection to her. I didn't even feel like she liked the main male character that she's supposed to have a love interest with. I'm sorry, but I had beef with that. I just did not feel like they got along. It was way too long, this book, in my opinion. Anyways, I'm digressing. Uncharmed. I swear I rated this one too. Maybe I did and the camera just didn't record it. But Uncharmed is going... I'm good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. And I'm putting it next to Rewitched because that makes me feel better internally. Wings of Starlight. I'm sorry. God tier. God tier. I would reread that. I would. My Tinkerbell self, when I was a little girl, loved Tinkerbell movies. Would reread Wings of Starlight. So good. It's like, how do I phrase it? Like, it's like fan fiction, but sanctioned fan fiction. Like, Disney approved it fan fiction. We love. So, here's what we have in God tier. Atmosphere, Project... Should we start at the bottom, actually? And go to the top, even though I just gave it away. Wish I DNF'd. Any Trope But You. Outbreak of Witchcraft. Barry Bones of the Midnight Soil. The Baby Dragon Cafe. Serial Killer Support Group. My phone better not go off saying I said her name. The Dark We Know. The Locked Ward, Ward D. The Naturals. Oh god, what's the first name? Something. Oh god, it's cut off. Something in the Curse of... Verity Vox in the Curse of Foxfire. This Might Hurt. And Rebecca... Nope, that's not the title of the book. Wild Reverence. Was bad, but I wanted to know what happened, so I kept reading. Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, Fang Fiction, Not Quite Dead Yet, The Harrowing, The Night Mother Volume 1, will not be continuing that, by the way. This Place Kills Me, and What the River Knows. I certainly read it, but I don't remember enough to have an opinion on it. Bottom of the Pyramid, Extreme Imagination, Great Big Beautiful Life, Make Your Own Magic, Light Enough to Float, Leap, Save Me in Orange, The Busybody Book Club, The Creeping Hand Murder, The Dream Hotel, The Rise of Kyoshi, The Otherwhere Post, The Wood at Midwinter, Just Your Local Bisexual Disaster, What Does It Feel Like, Voyage of the Damned, and Where the Library Hides. Was good, but I'm waiting for you to be great. Bottom Me for 2. Coffee Shop in an Alternate Universe, The Battle of the Bookstores, Daisy Jones and the Six, Colin Jones books that the name escapes me, Very Punchable Face, Ruthless Vows, Forget Me Not, Holly, It's a Fabulous Life, Let's Split Up, Make You Mine This Christmas, I think, Rewitched, Uncharmed, She Gets the Girl, oh gosh, The Hex Girl's a Rogue Thorn, The Midwife, Tilly in Technicolor. Such a good book, but not the most memorable compared to my God tier levels. A Forgery of Fate, A Dance of Lies, Death in the Dark, Everything She Does is Magic, Falling Like Leaves, Divine Rivals, I'll Get Back to You, Make My Wish Come True, Joy to the Girls, Sunrise on the Reaping, The Wedding People, The Rose Bargain, The Raven Scholar, The Woman, The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Art Infinite Fates. And then God tier, I would recommend these books. Atmosphere, Project Hail Mary, top 2 books of the year. Foxglove and Wisteria, Morgana and Oz Volumes 3 and 4. Those are in the wrong order. There we go. Moth Dark, The Glass Girl, The Favorites, Unseelie, Unending, Wings of Starlight. And that is all 82 books, as far as I know, that I have read this year as of December 29th. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you, because this was a complete poop show. But I appreciate you. And comment any books that you plan to read in 2026. I might make a video